Hi, second graders. Happy Friday to you guys. First, I just want to remind you that we do have our Zoom class meeting today at 1 o'clock, so remind your parents to have you set up and ready to go. Today, we do have reading. We have writing, we have math, we have social studies for reading today. The main idea of this is that you're going to be reading Giant's Tale. This is a book on Raz Kids. Yesterday, you read Jack's Tale. This is bringing up the idea of point of view. Point of view is the perspective of whoever is talking, whoever's telling the story. So this is told from the giant's point of view. Yesterday's story was told from Jack's point of view. And I want you to see if you notice some differences between how the story is told. Or you can read a different fairy tale and look at the characters' points of views there. Then once you're finished with that, you can get on ABC Mouse with your parents' help. You can get on Raz Kids, or you can read a book of your choice. One thing for today, go ahead and move on to writing, but hit pause, get your done, and then come. For writing today, we're working on narrative writing again, narrative writing story. Today you are going to of Jack's from a different point of view. We've heard Jack's point of view, we've heard now you are going to be from the point of view of a different, you could do mother, this point of view. So you're writing this, you're not going to be Jack, you're not going to be picking a different character. After you are finished with that, you can move on and do a few prints or letters. Go ahead and get to and back in here for math in a moment. All right, for math today, we're talking about angles. Angles like the vertices with yesterday. Looking here at these shapes, you can see where the curved lines are on the insides on the inside corners of the shape or where the angles are. So you'll see this triangle here, 1, 2, 3 angles. This square here, 1, 2, 4 angles. You also notice a slight pattern here. Triangles, they also have 1, 2, 3 sides and 2 vertices. So you might be noticing that pattern. Triangles have 3 sides, 3 vertices, and 3 angles. I wonder if that would be true for laterals, pentagons, hexagons. As you work today, you might start to notice that. You will be reading these shapes on this page. If you do the objects are home to build these 2D shapes. So you could use Q2, you could use Yeti or Ticks with marshmallows, or even Sticks and Mud. If mom and dad say it's okay, you can go outside, some things outside. Make sure when you're building them to count the vertices, corners of each shape. Notice, are your sides equal? Are some sides longer than others? What pattern do you notice about the number of sides and angles, which is what I was talking about? If you're doing the work mat today, you do the guided practice, including number 11. And then pick one to do for problem. With that, a fluency practice. You can do subtraction stacks, which I have talked to you before, and you might have that is too difficult, meaning that maybe you can't print some of these, you don't have them for about 10 minutes and get some practice with maybe work on things going into break, maybe our quarter. If you want to work on money, you could practice to work on time, you could do that. And there's all kind of games you can use to. So take a while, do your math activity, and then pick one of the fluency practice activities. And now we're moving on to socials. Yesterday, you did day 1 of business. You answered all those really in-depth about how this would be run. The difference between needs, wants, good, how you would make your product or service demand. We're going to be a poster to advertise your business. Be creative and have fun. Here's an example for you to see. You can make it a poster like the pictures. Think about if you saw a poster, what would draw your eye? What do you think would make your poster and think, I want that or that? Your goal is to sell your product. If you would like, after you make your poster, you could virtual for your business if you think that sounds like fun. Miss you guys, so it's always fun to post. That's it for 20. Whenever you are done with your math, ask mom and dad. Ask dad if they've sent me your math either for yesterday or with shapes, or look on your Google Classroom and see if you've turned in a picture of your shape activities. If you haven't, make sure you do that. I'm going to put a load up here too. So just make sure your mom or dad or you me your work shape geometry activity today or from yesterday. So for today, you guys have a wonderful Friday. I'm excited to see you in our meeting and have a wonderful weekend. Bye-bye.